the darkest channel where reality becomes fascination. Host, the Dark Lord. And I'm not being suffocated to death by the Titanoboa. I'm in my unknown lair, fascinating all of you. Now, my friends, in this episode, I'm going to discuss a very infamous area of the sea since 1964 has been called the Bermuda Triangle. It is not an official location map-wise, but it is set in the Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico region of sea. Why is it called the Bermuda Triangle? Because the man who coined it, Vincent Guidi, apparently thought it was the catchiest of all the names due to its reputation. It is also known as the Devil's Triangle, and the Limbo of the Lost, and even Hoodoo Sea. The Bermuda Triangle became famous most notably in the last century due to over 50 ships and over 20 planes mysteriously vanishing in only that region of sea, especially after the infamous disappearance of a group of U.S. Navy SEAL bombers known as Flight 19 in 1945. Many skeptical people claim that these disappearances are due to system malfunctions, severe weather, and miscommunications. However, many people believe paranormal circumstances to be the true culprit behind these incidents. And what do I mean by that? Alien abductions, whirlpools, and even the lost city of Atlantis are the beliefs by many open-minded people to be the reasons that ships and planes disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. The reason for that is because, as many know, planes and ships still go through the Bermuda Triangle every single day of the week and don't go missing. Actually, most of them don't. The most recent disappearance was a ship with a crew of 20 that went missing in December of 2020 and was never found. Before that, in May of 2017, an aircraft disappeared. However, its wreckage was found not long after in Eleuthera, an island in the Bahamas. That being said, the strangest thing about these disappearances is that even though planes and ships have traveled through this area daily, searching for the missing aircrafts or ships, no sign of the missing planes or ships have ever been discovered, even on the bottom of the ocean. And I mean not even a flap or window or even broken window. Strange anomalies and circumstances surrounding the Bermuda Triangle have gone back centuries as far as Christopher Columbus times, starting with his 1492 voyage to the Americas, when he and his crew claimed to have seen a ball of fire similar to a meteor crash into the sea, as well as having strange points coming from his compass, which is something victims of the Bermuda Triangle such as Flight 19 have claimed to have experienced. The Flight 19 disappearance is also mentioned in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, a movie I have mentioned before. Let's take another peek at that movie again.
It's flight number 19!
19 what?
It's that training mission from the Naval Air Station at Fort Lauderdale. They were doing target runs on an old Hulk.
Who flies crates like these anymore?
No one. These planes were reported missing in 1945.
As I have said, whirlpools and dark creatures have been believed to be the culprit behind the disappearances for many people. A whirlpool monster was made the culprit in the 2013 movie Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Sea of Monsters. Let's take a look at that scene for a minute.
What?
She guards the Sea of Monsters!
Oh!
Percy!
Now, many of you may even ask, I, the Dark Lord, what I believe surrounding the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle. Unfortunately, I am just as stumped as most other people are regarding this topic. Actually, as most people know, when they sent a plane to search for Flight 19, they probably found it, but ended up disappearing as well. And isn't that just a little strange? But let me ask this, my friends. If it would be dark creatures of the night, that would not explain the malfunctions of the radars and compasses that many claim to experience when traveling through the triangle. In my opinion, alien abduction would actually explain a lot and make some of the most sense. Because if the ships and planes were beamed up into the alien spaceship, the radars and compasses could malfunction, and there's no way in hell we would ever be able to find them because they wouldn't be on Earth anymore. I know most would say that is a bunch of baloney and aliens don't exist or are not real, but you can't rule it out. Powerful storms, such as a hurricane and typhoons, have also been ruled out, especially for the case of the USS Cyclops, which disappeared during the end of World War I, which brings about another possibility. Maybe the powerful effects of war is a factor, such as bombings, shootings, and other factors. Or how about this? Maybe they are all factors for the reasons ships and planes go missing, and not just one or two. If there were multiple contributing factors for the Bermuda Triangle, it would make much more sense. Let's consider these skeptical claims for a minute. Environmental claims suggest that if weather produced a hurricane, which would undoubtedly cause the planes and ships to meet their demise, would answer some questions and cause radar and compass controls to go absolutely haywire. But we would eventually find plane and ship debris somewhere in the ocean, which would not explain our inability to find debris of the planes or ships. Another claim would be rogue waves, such as the wave that which made the ship Poseidon capsize in the movie Poseidon. Let's take a look at that movie for a minute. Unfortunately, that also wouldn't explain it because we would still be able to find the remains of the ship, so that wouldn't make much sense either. Human errors and magnetic anomalies are also debated among skeptics, but the fact that they never find the remains of the planes and ships or any of the crew members greatly overcomes those theories and suggests that paranormal circumstances may play a significant role in the Bermuda Triangle. Whirlpools are also debated concerning the Bermuda Triangle, but these are something I am most skeptical about because if whirlpools were the culprit, we could still recover the remains of whatever disappeared, but it could still be one of the contributing factors. Maybe, just maybe, the paranormal factors may all work simultaneously, which not only causes the disappearance of the ships and planes, but also causes them to go extinct forever. We may never know. Alright, my friends, join me next time when I dive further into the downright mysterious legend of the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, and don't forget to scan the QR code at the end of this episode, which will lead you straight to my YouTube channel to subscribe. Ciao, bitches.